Now, there are a lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot, but there are some Republicans that are against this $400 million plane. They think it's a really bad idea. At a minimum, they think the logistics of it are very, very bad. And I can't believe I've been agreeing with Rand Paul lately. He's been against these tariffs, and now he certainly sounds like he's against this $400 million gift. This is him on Fox talking about how the logistics of it look bad and it could put us in jeopardy. Have a listen to this.
On the jet, I do think the jet probably sends the wrong signal to people, and I don't like the look or appearance of it, so I would hope that he would reject it. The Constitution specifically says you can't take gifts from foreign leaders. It doesn't say you can't take gifts unless they're going to be for, official use. We also do a lot of business with Qatar, and so we sell them a lot of arms. Essentially, the United States is the biggest arms merchant in the world. We sell arms everywhere, and they're lucrative deals for the arms manufacturers. But I have actually tried to hold up arms sales before to both Saudi Arabia and to Qatar because of their human rights records. So I don't know that if we can have an honest appraisal of their human rights record and decisions on arms sales if we're receiving $400 million gifts from a country. So I'm not for it.
Now, listen, when he uses the term probably, it's pretty pathetic, but at least he's admitting, even on a right-wing network, that this is really bad, it looks bad, and it could be a violation of the Constitution. At least Rand Paul is at least admitting to go that far. I can't believe I'm agreeing with him, and for once in my life, I can't believe I'm agreeing with Cancun Cruz. Now, the last time I agreed with Ted Cruz was when he was running for president first go-around in 2015, and he called Donald Trump a liar. He called Donald Trump out for who he is. Now, obviously, when Ted Cruz needed to kiss ass, he's been doing that very well for the last, 8, 9 years. But again, Ted Cruz on a right-wing network saying that the plane poses significant espionage and surveillance problems at a minimum. Have a listen to what Ted Cruz had to say.
Questions about the emoluments clause and whether it's going to go to his library, whether he's going to get to fly on it afterwards. What are your thoughts about all this?
Well, listen, I'm not a fan of Qatar. I think they have a really disturbing pattern of funding theocratic lunatics who want to murder us, funding Hamas and Hezbollah. And that's a real problem. I also think that the plane poses significant espionage and surveillance problems. So we'll see how this issue plays out. But I certainly have concerns.
Well, they should have concerns because I think any reasonable human being would say when you give somebody a gift, whether it's $400 or $400 million in this situation, you probably want something in return. And that's exactly what's going on here. I think it's obvious. Mike Lawler's another one. Listen, another Republican. He made some appearances yesterday on some networks, and he also agrees that we shouldn't be accepting $400 million gifts from a bunch of terrorists or those who harbor terrorists. Have a listen to what he had to say.
Look, let's face it, Hamas is based in Qatar. Okay? How do they explain that away? Hamas is based in Qatar. And what about this plane? What are your thoughts on this jumbo jet that the Qataris want to give President Trump?
Well, I'm still seeking to get more clarity and information on it. I think, obviously, from the president's standpoint, he wants to be able to have a plane that meets the needs of him and his administration. But obviously, we don't want to be straight up accepting any type of gift from any foreign government. Certainly not, one that can be viewed in a way that obviously has been presented here. So a lot more information that I think needs to come out on it.
Congressman, thank you so much. Good to see you.
Yeah, there you go. Any type of criticism, any sort of criticism towards Donald Trump, they will cut away and start playing the music. That's for sure.